Thanks, Ijoma. Welcome to Sports News. The Nigeria Football Federation Electoral Committee has cleared 4 candidates for the September the 20th presidential polls. Their incumbent president, Amaju Pinnick, the immediate past president, Aminu Megari, Taiwo Ogunjobi, who served as Secretary General of the NFA from 2002 to 2005, and Bimo FC proprietor Chinedu Okoye. Elections into the NFF Executive Committee will hold in Katsina, with a top-ranking FIFA official expected to be in attendance as an observer. In club soccer, Enyimba International Football Club have denied media reports that captain Mfon Udo has quit the club. According to a club statement, Udo is serving a suspension for gross misconduct and indiscipline. The statement also says the 26-year-old is suspended without pay until further notice. As a result, he will miss this Sunday's first leg CAF Confederations Cup quarter-final clash against Rayon Sports in Rwanda. Over in Europe, the Russian anti-doping agency RUSADA is set to be reinstated by the World Anti-Doping Agency WADA Executive Committee next week. WADA said its Compliance Review Committee, CRC, has recommended RUSADA to be declared compliant when the Executive Committee meets in the Seychelles on Thursday, September the 20th. The announcement confirms that WADA has slightly softened the roadmap following suggestions that the organization made to Russia in a bid to end the protracted stalemate. And that's it on Sports News. Back to Ijoma with the rest of the news at 10.
Thanks a lot, Charles. The United States is battling with life-threatening weather as Hurricane Florence makes landfall, bringing with it winds, heavy rain and warnings of catastrophic floods. The center of the storm struck Wrightsville Beach in North Carolina with gales of up to 150 kilometers per hour.
A United States flag on a Coast Guard light station takes the brunt of Hurricane Florence as it aims for North Carolina with heavy rain bands along with tropical storm force winds that spread across the outer banks of the region. Making landfall in Wrightsville Beach, the hurricane caused floodwaters to rise and trees to bend. Also, white-cap flooding lashed homes and buildings and drowned street signs. Hurricane Florence, seen as the strongest storm to take aim at the region in decades, was predicted to land between South and North Carolina. As a result, the White House declared a state of emergency ahead of the storm, joining South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, and Maryland. About 10 million people could be affected by the storm, and more than 1 million had been ordered to evacuate the coast of the Carolinas and Virginia, jamming westbound roads and highways for miles.
Wind and waves are driving seawater through some coastal streets like rivers. Nearly 30,000 people in North Carolina already are without power, and that number is rising.
Although Hurricane Florence has been downgraded to 1.0 category storm, forecasters say North Carolina is likely to see 8 months worth of rain in 2 to 3 days.
And the main news again. President Muhammadu Buhari today accepted the resignation of the Minister of Finance, Kemi Adeosun. In a letter to the President, Ms. Adeosun had hinged her resignation on the findings of investigations into her NYSC exemption certificate. And also today, leaders of Ogoniland in Rivers State asked President Buhari to immortalize the late Niger Delta activist, Ken Saruwa. And that's the news at 10 tonight. I'm Ijoma Bunyaso. I do have a great weekend.